Assalamualaikum semua. Welcome. Hari ini, today what day is it today? Friday, 6:37 PM. Welcome to our second stream of the day. Seperti saya bincangkan kepada rakan-rakan semua sebelum ini, our stream is a bit different. I tak naklah I bercakap seorang diri depan kamera because it's a bit depressing when I do most of the communication. Jadi, we decided untuk buat kita punya stream ni agak unik sikit. Setiap kali yang saya diberi peluang, saya akan bawa kawan-kawan, saya akan bawa celebrities, I will bring business people, businessmen and businesswomen. But today, particularly hari ini, I'm going to bring a friend who I met dekat Abang Shah punya salon or barber, I don't know what you call it. So I met her dekat situ and then we started becoming friends. I'm like, hey, you know what? I tengah nak start I punya stream ni tak lama lagi. It would be amazing kalau I boleh bawa you sebagai tetamu dan kita turn stream ini kepada a bit like a mini podcast. Jadi setiap orang saya bawa, everyone's going to be different in their own way. Today's individual, our guest for today, bernama Erynn. She is an actress and also a cabin crew. Sama kerja dengan saya. Same job to me as before. So I figured, why not we bring Erynn to come down? Erynn, come on down. And we hear her story. Eventually we'll bring more people to come. But today, we have Erynn who will join us. Hi, Erynn.
Hello.
Come, have a seat. Have a seat. Erynn, I want to tell you, Erynn, how this works here. On the left, this is TikTok.
Okay.
On the right, this is YouTube.
Okay.
Okay, Erynn, what do you introduce? Perkenalkan diri kepada kita punya audience hari ini.
Okay. Hello everyone.
It's a bit hot, I can turunkan aircon.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Hello everyone. So, for those who don't know my name is Erynn Abdullah. Actually,
Sini sikit, I rasa you kena block camera. There you go.
Okay. I'm so excited and at the same time kind of nervous because this is not a kind of topic yang I always talk about lah. But
Tapi nervous sebab apa?
nervous
I'm
sebab
not a monster.
sebab I don't really do the
Streaming.
podcast ke cakap ke apa-apa.
You tak pernah buat podcast?
So I macam korang jangan expect sangat dekat.
Bagus. Well, now is your great opportunity untuk mula podcast. I think
Yeah.
podcasting is the future. Sorry. By the way, my friends, kalau kucing lari atas meja kiri kanan, it's just because my cat is excited and my cat do that all the time. So wait, you've never been to a podcast?
Yeah, I never been to actually pernah lah yang for the filem punya before this, but untuk
Waalaikumsalam.
untuk yang macam ni I think dah lama actually.
I rasa streaming ni is the future. I rasa orang yang terlalu SOP bila buat this type of content, they're usually very rigid. Kalau you tengok kan, Waalaikumsalam. Erynn cakap banyak sangat orang Assalamualaikum. Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam.
Kebanyakan orang bila orang buat streaming seperti ini, Erynn, is always like very nak menjual, nak cerita pasal produk, nak buat sale. I tak nak buat macam itu. I want to have a conversation. So, we can talk to each other, we can say, tapi most importantly, Erynn, in between conversation ni, kita akan tengok audience punya comments and questions. Jadi, my friends, jikalau you ada apa-apa soalan untuk Erynn in between our conversation, comment sahaja soalan itu supaya Erynn boleh baca dengan I dan kita boleh reply. Erynn, what do you call this? Cabin crew.
Yeah.
What airline are you working for?
I work for AirAsia, but I'm still a junior lah, still baru. So kalau nak share pun, I akan ambil pengalaman daripada orang-orang yang dah pernah cerita dekat I, from dia punya pengalaman.
Bila you cakap junior, dah berapa lama you kerja dekat AirAsia?
Less than 1 year, so it's about 7 months now.
Oh, baru lagi kerja dekat AirAsia?
Yes.
Now, why AirAsia? I'm not trying to degrade AirAsia. I think AirAsia is an amazing airline. Hello, Tony. AirAsia is an amazing airline.
Yeah.
Tetapi kenapa AirAsia?
Okay. Actually, I tak plan pun untuk jadi cabin crew. Oh, okay. It was my dream, my childhood dream masa I kecil. But bila dah besar, because I am more into acting, so basically I memang pergi start with the acting dulu lah, modeling, acting kan. I pursue my acting career. But then since I had pause in acting industry, which is I akan cerita later on kenapa I pause. And then
So you maksud you sambil you jadi cabin crew, you also jadi actress juga?
I've been in acting industry for 11 years now.
Wait. So which is first? Is it acting ataupun adakah ia cabin crew?
I started with acting first lah.
Oh.
And then kan I baru jadi cabin crew, which is I started last year as a cabin crew. And then kenapa I pause my acting career, nanti I akan cerita.
Okay.
So how and kenapa I join AirAsia, sebab this is unplanned. This is from my friend lah. Actually dia cakap, you go lah try cabin crew AirAsia punya ni. So I pergilah sebab AirAsia dia buat
Opening.
and then just try. And then wow, masa tu I pergi, I thought it's a private punya interview. Ni lah kan, interview sorry,
interview tak apa, interview.
Yeah, I thought private interview. Tapi bila I pergi, ya Allah, ramai sangat-sangat. It's like 2,000 people yang datang untuk pergi walk-in interview ni. And thank God I am one of the
Lucky selected ones
lah.
Memang Erynn pada permulaannya memang nak AirAsia ke, ataupun Erynn dah tengok airline lain, lepas tu Erynn buat keputusan, I rasa AirAsia paling sesuai. Did you try untuk Middle Eastern punya airlines?
I tak try lagi Middle Eastern sebab I rasa untuk nak pergi jauh sekalipun, kita kena ada pengalaman daripada tempat kita sendiri. So that's how we learn lah kan. And then
Tapi you tahu I kerja cabin crew juga sebelum ni kan?
tahu.
Menarik. Erynn, sebelum ni I pun kerja dekat cabin crew juga. I pun
Which airline?
Emirates.
Emirates?
I was a crew for Emirates. And Erynn, I pergi interview dia 3 kali. I gagal dekat KL, I pergi Penang, I gagal dekat Penang, then I pergi balik KL, dan baru I make it in KL. So I totally get it. I rasa people can boleh cakap apa yang diorang nak, tetapi to me it's a fun job. It's a fun job.
It's a fun job.
Untuk mereka yang cakap jadi cabin crew ni it's a stressful job, I think you're just lazy. I think it's a fun job. It's so easy, tak stress, and you always work at amazing times. Now, lepas Erynn kerja sebagai seorang cabin crew dan you balik ke Malaysia, during that durasi where you were cabin crew, were you still berlakon? Masih berlakon lagi?
Awal-awal tu I still berlakon lah, tapi sebab kita tak boleh nak catch up. Okay, dan kenapa I pilih AirAsia, sebab at first I thought macam AirAsia kan dia macam ada yang media-media industri ramai. I tahu rakan-rakan artis ramai dalam AirAsia. So I rasa macam, ni kalau I masuk AirAsia means I boleh berlakon jugalah in the middle tu kan. But then bila ada kerja baru I faham workflow dia sangat-sangat ni lah, dia punya timing kerja tu sangat-sangat pack actually.
Okay. So bila you cakap pack, maksud you roster dia masa yang sangat pelik lah?
Masa yang sangat pelik. Orang tengah tidur, you tiba-tiba bangun make up.
So you're not comfortable with that? You tak selesa dengan buat?
It's not about that I'm not comfortable, but timing dia kan kita dah penat. Kita dah penat, so kita tak ada masa untuk rehat. Dan bila kita nak bekerja, bila I nak shooting ataupun berlakon lah cerita dia, so timing untuk shooting lama, ambil tempoh masa yang lama. So memang I tak sesuai untuk nak berlakon dan jadi pramugari dalam masa yang sama.
So apa akhirnya keputusan you daripada itu? You dah tahu it's hard to be a crew, at the same time it's hard to be an actress at the same time. So, I guess the main question is, Erynn, jikalau you boleh lean kepada satu pekerjaan, because now you know it's a bit difficult, what would you choose? Would you prefer a cabin crew or an actress?
I will always choose acting lah.
Sebab you dah 11 tahun buat benda tu kan?
11 tahun I berlakon, dan memang passion I sendiri. It's always in my heart lah.
How is the acting industry dekat Malaysia? Sebab, I tahu dekat Malaysia ni, the rate untuk artistic jobs, artistic roles bukanlah setinggi seperti di Indonesia ataupun di tempat lain. But what made you pursue this career, and roughly buat kerja ni, can you actually survive as a person yang baru start compared to sekarang dah 11 tahun? So, kenapa I tanya ni? Katakan I adalah seseorang yang nak masuk dalam dunia lakonan. Dan tapi I baru start. This is my first time. I tak ada social media, I tak ada apa-apa kriteria, dan I buat keputusan I nak bermula dalam kerjaya ini. anggaran bila you baru start tu, bila orang tak kenal lagi, berapa rate pekerjaan seperti itu? Just give me a rough number.
I akan bagi rough numbers sebab you dia tak boleh you terus jadi pelakon yang bawa watak yang ada dialog. So I assume bila you cakap you baru start tu, you wanna try as an extra. So extra
You bermula. Sorry sorry lah. Ini memang cara saya cakap. I memang very overexcited sikit. Okay, sama. Member terkejut. Sorry, sama.
Okay, so I assume you start as an extra lah. So as an extra, you akan dapat dalam 80 untuk yang tak berdialog sehari, and then yang berdialog dalam 120. Tapi mind you,
kalau RM80 berapa sebulan?
Sebulan ya. Tapi itu untuk sehari.
Kita guna kalkulator, 80 darab 30. Dapat 1,400 je. Tapi adakah itu sebab you bermula 11 tahun lepas dan bukan sekarang? Kalau 11 tahun mungkin rate time tu ke sekarang sama je?
Sama.
RM80 sehari?
Ya, sama. Untuk yang tak berdialog dan yang berdialog 120 lah. Tapi untuk
Nampak teruk?
Sangat teruk. Bukan tu saja tau. Sebab you kalau you start from the extra, you kena menunggu. Masa you menunggu. Sebab macam artis, dia memang dah ada scene dia. So you bila diperlukan sahaja baru you akan masuk. Macam tu. So let's say you datang pukul 1 petang, tiba pukul 4 petang pun you belum start lagi. Macam tu lah. But for me, I started with modelling first from 16 years old. And then I pursue after habis sekolah lah, habis SPM, I terus pursue my university and then my in major acting lah, which is theatre dekat UiTM Puncak Perdana. So I memang major acting lah, memang basically I memang minat acting, and then started from the university tu sendirilah. Kita memang university tu adalah fakulti filem, teater dan animasi, which is semua everything about industry. You ada screening, you ada writing, you ada dancing, you ada semua. You ada screening tu macam basically screening lah, management untuk management production.
I think I baca komen ni. What's up Leslie cakap, a lot of waiting and sitting around while on set. So bila you as an extra, you nak kena tunggu you punya role, I guess what's up Leslie ni cakap betul lah. You memang kena duduk around dekat set, buat chill dekat situ. Ada juga orang cakap, Hanis cakap, ada dialog hari tu, member I dapat offer 110, 110. So let me get this straight, RM70 kalau tak ada dialog, 100 lebih kalau ada dialog.
Dialog, yes.
So I guess you bermula berlakon tak ada dialog, macam just a side actress lah, side actor.
Okay, so how I started is sebab I kan memang student theatre kan. So dalam student theatre tu kita memang ada kawan-kawan screening, kita ada kawan-kawan ni. So my kawan screen tu from the screen punya course ni, dia cakap, Erynn, you memang minat berlakon kan, so you nak try tak untuk berlakon dekat luar. Sebab memang kita berlakon, kita student, kita mesti nak pursue untuk berlakon kan. So from that I rasa macam better make connection lah kan. Better make connection, better get my experience. So that's how I started as an extra. But I bukanlah yang extra yang bertahun-tahun I ambil masa untuk jadi extra je aku ni, bukan. So I think I jadi extra pun dalam 2-3 kali saja.
Okay, sebelum you were discovered
yang I boleh berdialog rupanya. Okay. So dah 2-3 kali tu, and then another job lah I dapat. Suddenly I dapat offer from this I tak boleh mention nama lah, but someone from the agency lah sendiri yang panggil I, Erynn, do you kita nak offer you satu dialog punya script lah, role punya ni, tapi you boleh buat tak? Boleh tak you hantar you punya video, and then that's how I started lah. So from that I dah build my profile, then we go slowly until now, like 11 years I dalam industri.
So perubahan daripada making RM80 to sekarang, would you say ini adalah kerjaya yang you akan suggest kepada orang luar sana kalau diorang minat artistic job? Do you think it's a good idea to pursue this career? Because at that rate, is it worth it to pursue? Ataupun do you rasa macam, okay, you kena ada kenalan orang, you kena ada kenal this person, that person, baru you boleh betul-betul masuk dalam kerjaya itu?
Dia banyak cabang sebenarnya cara you nak masuk industri ni. Sebab bukan you perlu start dengan jadi extra saja. That's why kita ada hero remaja, dewi remaja, kita ada akademi fantasia kan. Semua tu adalah cara untuk you perkenalkan diri you dekat dalam industri. So kalau you tak nak jadi extra start from the bottom kan. You boleh start dengan, tapi you kena bagi diri you lah. You kena bagi muka you kat dalam TV. You kena tunjuk talent you. You kena pergi bertanding lah dalam industri ni kan untuk dapatkan nama you. So that's why bila you keluar, you terus dapat jadi title artist. You tak perlu jadi extra dah. So kalau untuk orang yang, kalau yang you dah start terus daripada jadi artis tu kan, of course you punya rate dah tinggi
sikit.
Tinggi. So dia tak perlulah start dengan RM80. Tapi untuk orang yang memang dia rasa baru nak start, betul-betul baru nak bermula, I bukan tak suggest, I suggest untuk siapa-siapa yang berminat, tapi don't you ever quit your current job. Sebab
kita baru cerita pasal benda ni semalam. Semalam Nazrin datang and dia cerita juga kepada kita punya audience pasal business. Dan dia cakap juga kepada semua orang, bila you nak pursue business sekalipun, pastikan you ada income yang stabil sebelum you nak pursue and quit betul-betul your job. So I guess you did the same thing too. You sambil you kerja stabil tu, you had your income, you juga pursue acting sebab ini passion you, ini apa yang you suka buat. Satu benda yang menarik rakan-rakan yang I sedar pasal dia adalah dia punya role dalam kebanyakan, can we call it drama?
Ya, drama.
Dia punya role dekat kebanyakan drama ni adalah villainous role. Kan?
Ya, betul.
Kan? Villainous role. I rasa that suits you. And I don't know, I rasa if I became an actor, I would choose the villainous role.
True.
Sebab bila you main villain role, you dapat express more emotion daripada hanya main the sympathy card. Also, another thing, I used to go out with a quite known celebrity. Yeah, I'm not gonna cakap nama dia siapa dekat kita punya live lah. Tapi I used to go out with a quite known celebrity and I tengok macam mana dia kerja. Ui, payah. Sometimes dia bangun pukul 5 pagi. Sometimes dia habis kerja pukul 2-3 pagi. Kalau your shooting tu sehari. Dan apa yang menarik juga, Erynn, adalah, you tahu tak, bila I masuk dalam dunia social media ni, I also got called to a casting. Tetapi, I fail horribly tak menghafal skrip. How do you hafal skrip, Erynn? Erynn, sorry, salah eja. How do you hafal skrip?
Okay, hafal skrip tu tak perlulah. Okay, let's say you belum start lagi shooting kan, you akan dapat skrip awal sebelum you shooting. So masa tu you tak adalah perlu ambil buku tu, satu episod buku tu you nak kena baca, hafal daripada awal sampai habis. You hanya perlu run through, you hanya perlu study your character, and then you just try to practice untuk how you lontarkan. Bila you dapat contoh dapat watak yang tergenis lah, you kena cari macam mana you nak practice untuk keluarkan you punya dialog. Dialog, karakter, semua tu kan. So then bila you dah practice macam tu, you dah get the idea. Bila dah pergi set, barulah you perlu hafal benda dialog tu. Macam hari ni dia cakap now you kena buat scene nombor 7. Then you bacalah scene nombor 7 daripada awal sampai habis, and then you get your partner punya artis, you baca berdua dengan dia pula.
Okay.
Barulah you masuk dalam set.
Ada orang tanya, "Oi, marah dia." Dia cakap, "Bro, stop talking over her. Sorry lah. Janganlah marah." It's okay. But this is the whole point of a conversation, Rakan. This is the whole point of a stream. Ada orang tanya, prompter tak ada ke? I mean, nama dia SK. SK cakap, prompter ada tak?
Prompter for what? Like
bila you berlakon macam bila I buat my content, I have teleprompter. I have a way to read my script, untuk tengok balik back and forth. Tapi you sebagai seorang pelakon, adakah you ada teleprompter?
Kita tak ada, sebab tu kita perlu berlatih sebelum masuk set. Masa tadi saya cakap, dia dah bagi tahu awal scene 7 lah you pergi hafal.
Okay.
Ambil lah masa 10 minit tu, you hafal lah 10 minit tu.
Okay.
Masa tu lah you nak build your character semua.
That sounds a bit complex.
Ya, sebenarnya bukan susah, bukan senang untuk berlakon. Tapi tak adalah sampai macam dapat orang assume dapat je satu episod buku tu kau kena baca daripada awal sampai habis.
Adnan cakap macam improv lah.
Mana
macam
tu?
improv.
Betul.
Improv.
Yeah,
Adnan cakap we just learn the basics and go with the flow.
Yeah, true.
Okay. Korang ni semua hebat-hebat menghafal. Especially Adnan. Adnan is a finance creator. The thing is, my friends, you guys are all good at menghafal. And I tak pandai.
Yeah.
So you actually have to have the ability untuk pandai bercakap depan kamera. You have to have the ability untuk part menghafal ni I cannot do.
Really?
Oh, I cannot.
I doubt that.
I cannot. Okay, Erynn.
Yeah.
Now, everybody thinks that when you become an actress, your life is luxurious.
Yeah.
You're rich. You have a rich boyfriend. You have a boyfriend?
No, unfortunately not.
Okay, tak apa. Not now. InsyaAllah one day.
One day,
You're
amin.
rich. Get husband. An amazing husband. Okay.
Amin.
Everybody assumes that bila you masuk dunia industri media ni, you live a lavish life. You have a nice car, rich life, house, handbags, or for men, I don't know, whatever they are going for lah. How's your life like bila setelah masuk 11 tahun dalam industri ini?
For me, kita punya nasib adalah individual. Bukan semua kalau you rasa artis je, you kena assume, oh dia ni berduit, dia ni ni. Sebab kita punya Siti Nurhaliza yang pertama kena ingat. Siti Nurhaliza dia sentiasa, dia buat satu job sebulan pun, dia punya payment dah berapa. And then next month dia buat satu job pun, payment dia still masuk. So untuk I, yang masih, sorry I memang tak ada suara.
Sabar, do you want water?
Later lah.
Boleh, I boleh ambil.
Okay.
Tak apa, you boleh bercakap sambil I ambil air. Sekejap. Jangan. Guys, Erynn is quite new kepada streaming. Kita tolong kawan saya ni sebab macam I cakap my friends, kita punya stream ni is not improv, it's not plan. I pun tak nak cakap dekat dia sangat. I punya soalan-soalan dekat dia. So bila I jumpa orang-orang yang menarik, I akan bawa. So Erynn is a friend of mine dan I pun nak bawa dia untuk kongsikan cerita dia kepada kita semua supaya kita boleh dapat ilmu yang baru. You never know, mana tahu di antara beberapa orang yang tengah tengok ini, ada yang nak belajar masuk dalam industri tu.
Yeah.
You never know the lives that you will help.
True.
So sekejap, you all layan dia dulu sambil I pergi dekat kitchen ambilkan air sekejap.
Okay, ni I jawab je lah dulu Pelakon cerita apa tak pernah tengok kat TV pun. Okay lah, kalau tak pernah tengok kat TV, I still ada dalam Netflix untuk drama Rampas Cintaku season 1, watak sebagai Ayuni, perampas kepada suami Fasha Sanda. Cerita ni I think 2 tahun lepas lah punya cerita untuk, tapi baru keluar dekat Netflix dalam last year. Saya ya.
Cuba berdiri sebelah air. Kita bully dia sikit.
Oh my
Kita
god.
sikit, berdiri sebelah air tinggi sana. My friends, tak nampak.
Oh my god.
I ni galah tau sebenarnya. Member tu senang kecil. I'm a big guy. I'm a giant.
Aduh.
Oh, okay. The problem about TikTok, Erynn, bila you live, nampak tak ada orang naughty semua ni. Ni semua spam nama dia.
Yeah, this one I familiar lah sebab I usually do my TikTok live, IG live, so I rasa biasa lah untuk orang-orang macam ni mesti akan ada orang pelik-pelik. Yeah.
Okay. Please ignore the dirty messages. Sometimes we cannot control
it's
this.
fine, yeah.
But just have a conversation with me, okay? So, again, does it seem that your life become luxurious? Apakah reality di sebalik living the life of a glamorous person?
I pernah ada dalam fasa yang rasa wow seronok sebab duit banyak macam gitu. Pernah ada dalam fasa yang macam tu lah. Kita masa tu I pula under management masa tu, which is under David Teo, Metrowave. So memang Metrowave akan bagi kita job lah. So bagi I masa tu job I kinda back to back juga, was busy at that time. So nak cakap luxurious tu ada, tapi
Which in what way? Luxurious in time?
In time ada, duit pun ada.
No. I mean, is it luxurious in time? So one thing I value daripada kerja 9 to 5 dan sekarang being a full-time content creator adalah masa. I boleh bangun lewat sikit, I boleh pergi hiking, I boleh. So do you feel that pekerjaan ni kasih you luxury in time?
Sangat.
Ooh.
Banyak sebab biar cerita ya. Sebab okay lah, contoh you berlakon dengan Zarul Umbrella kan? Ya betul. So bila kita berlakon dalam sehari tu, you memang schedule you dah kena block satu hari ni. Contoh you block satu hari ni, tapi you punya scene ada berapa?
Okay.
Kalau scene you ada satu je, you settle satu, then you boleh balik rumah, and then you boleh buat lah apa-apa yang you nak.
Okay.
Tu je. So kalau let's say esoknya you busy pula, you daripada pagi sampai malam you nak kena shoot, then you shoot lah. Itu you busy macam tu.
Okay.
Tapi kebanyakan masa memang you luxurious in time juga.
Okay. What about financially?
Financially macam I cakap, masa kita ada job yang back to back tu, alhamdulillah, boleh survive. Wow, boleh survive. And then I think
Ada satu benda you cerita ke I, Erynn, I tak tahulah. I don't think we're going to talk about it here sebab mungkin benda itu private. Tetapi she went to a traumatical incident di dalam life dia bila dia dalam industri ini, dan itu juga yang menyebabkan I rasa you adalah orang yang menarik untuk datang. We don't have to talk about it lah. We don't have to. Tetapi I felt that story was so interesting that I rasa audience kena understand that bila you masuk industri ni, it is not all sunshine and rainbows. Yeah, it is all not sunshine and rainbows. You bukan chill all the time, relax all the time. You go through a lot of challenges juga. In fact, you're facing a very interesting challenge and we talked about it, and insyaAllah I hope you found a solution kepada masalah itu, ya?
Betul.
Okay. Now, bila kita cerita pasal benda itu, share us some of the hardships that you face di dalam industri lakonan. Hardships.
Okay. So, acting is really beautiful dream, but also it's come with pain, okay? Sebab it's not like a normal job. Sometimes you already give all of yourself, you pergi casting, you pergi audition, you make connection with people, but then you still don't get chosen.
Okay.
And when you get rejected, it's also gonna mess with your confidence, betul tak? But and then sometimes I ask myself lah, I mean like, am I good? Do I have like what it takes? And then I just remind myself yang I still love acting. So acting is really my passion. It's macam bagi I express my feeling. But kenapa I pause in the industry for a while? Because I went through something
Traumatical.
very traumatic and disgusting dalam industri. So ni lah yang I nak cerita.
Also, we can talk about it.
Kita boleh talk lah, tapi I
Don't
want
tell the person lah.
tell the person, tell who's the actor.
I mati-mati fikir we cannot talk about this. I was so afraid because this is a part of the reason tau kenapa I felt your story is so interesting untuk share sebab that is such a crazy thing untuk lalui sebagai seorang individu. To face that dalam dunia lakonan, selama ni kita fikir macam dalam wayang-wayang saja. Okay, rakan-rakan, let me prepare you in advance. What you are about to hear. Boleh cakap?
Yeah.
What you are about to hear is scary, tetapi ambil informasi ini supaya bila korang lalui benda yang sama seperti beliau, you are able to be more careful, more aware. Kenapa dia buat begini? Kenapa dia nak ceritakan kepada kita semua hari ni? Is to protect you. So, if you ever be in that situation, okay? So, okay, cerita kat kita. Sorry, aku dah excited. Aku dah dengar hari tu, aku dah excited. So, tapi I cannot wait for my audience to know. Okay, sama-sama.
Okay, hari tu sebenarnya ada cerita dekat, of course lah, Spacedollah kan. Tapi untuk you guys, I akan cerita sekarang. Benda ni jadi tahun lepas, okay? Macam I cakap dekat korang, sebelum ni I adalah talent under Metro Wave for 5 years. And then my contract ended, which is I dengan Metro Wave sangat-sangat...
Thank you, Nora.
I dengan Metro Wave memang sentiasa dalam hubungan yang baik. Even kita dah end the contract, dah still dalam hubungan yang baik. Alhamdulillah tak ada apa-apa. So, tolak tepi Metro Wave. Sekarang ni I nak cerita after apa yang terjadi.
Selepas itu?
Selepas I dah habis kontrak dengan Metro Wave lah. Kenapa I decide to tak nak continue dengan Metro Wave? Sebab I rasa I nak pursue or I nak to get a new experience dengan another management. So I pun buatlah connection, and then I got offer from this management untuk manage I as their talent.
Okay.
So I think macam rezeki lah, rezeki kan kita mungkin boleh start benda yang baru. And then this management is was quite well known lah. And then
The management that shall not be named. Management yang takkan dinama, betul tak?
Takkan
takkan
sebut
dia nama.
nama.
Okay, sama.
I takkan sebut nama lah.
Sama.
So okay, masa kita dah sign, of course kita akan communicate dengan kita punya boss or talent manager tu sendiri kan. So talent manager tu akan contact I, tak kisahlah nak bercakap pasal kerja kan. But there's come time where he kononnya pretending to accidentally send inappropriate
pictures
on my WhatsApp lah. So
in other words, sexual abuse at workplace. Just even before jumpa, just sending a picture alone,
yeah.
that's sexual abuse. I just want to clear that out. Okay, sama-sama. Sorry.
So yeah, dia
Nora, sekejap. Nora, my PA here. Nora, sesiapa yang cakap benda disgusting, tolong mute. Okay? Kita dekat sini adalah untuk kongsi knowledge kepada semua. Bukan untuk talk disgusting things. So please, let us sama-sama hormat Erynn, dengar cerita dia. Kalau korang tak suka, it's up to you. You can leave. But kepada mereka yang nak dengar, it's a great story to share. Sorry, I have to say it up.
It's okay.
Because sometimes people are saying yucky things and I don't like it.
Yeah.
Macam every time bila bawa orang just because you're a pretty girl, we think disgusting things. Not all people like that. Okay, sama-sama.
So yeah,
Dia hantar gambar kotor.
dekat WhatsApp lah. Dia hantar dokumen work stuff lah dia hantar. But in the middle, dia hantar gambar naked dia sendiri.
Disgusting.
So dia pretend kononnya macam tersilap hantar. Okay, dia pretend macam tersilap hantar. And then how do I encounter it? Sebab I ni masih baru sign dengan dia kan. So bila I baru sign, I tak boleh lah terus menggelabah macam kau ni kenapa kurang ajar dengan aku, apa benda semua ni kan, hantar benda macam ni kan. I just said oops, wrong picture. Sebab I assume
dia cakap tu ke you yang cakap oops wrong picture?
I yang cakap oops wrong picture. Maksudnya sebab I tak nak malukan dia lah, macam tu.
Dia naif.
No,
tak
I'm not
adanya
naive.
dia terhantar wrong picture.
No, like I said, I'm not stupid. So I mean, I faham lah yang dia hantar tu sebenarnya bukan sengaja. Dia memang sengaja untuk buat tu sebab dia nak tengok if I layan, means aku ni adalah umpan dia macam tu. Tapi sebab I tak bodoh, so I said lah, I said oops wrong picture, which is I peli dia. And then dia cakap sorry, please delete. Of course I delete lah. But WhatsApp of course akan ada bukti tu. And then sampai sekarang I still ada bukti tu. But gambar tu je lah dah di-blurkan kan sebab kita dah delete. And then I thought it stopped there, but
Dia persistent.
Dia persistent. Dia cakap okay soon lah you dah sign with this management kan. So kita kena ada meeting and then nanti you free hari apa bila. Okay, and then I bagilah timing and then dia bagi date, dia bagi time and then place. So I pergilah dekat situ. I pergi macam biasalah bila kita meeting dekat restaurant dia akan ada private room, betul tak? Sebab meeting kan, meeting boleh ada private room lah. Kau nak makan dengan family kau pun you boleh offer, you boleh minta yang private room, betul tak? So jangan assume I tiba pergi private room aku buat bukan ni. I dengan mindset yang hanya datang untuk bekerja.
You're looking for a career, kerjaya. You're looking for opportunity to make money. I'm sorry by the way, not all men are disgusting like that. I need to apologize in advance. Men, we can be weird. We can be weird and interesting at times. Tetapi bukan semua disgusting seperti itu.
Betul.
Okay?
Kita tak boleh assume bila orang buat jahat. Seorang dekat kita semua orang sama kan. So
So you dah pergi dekat lokasi ini, you pergi into meeting. Okay.
So kita memang for 3 hours earlier, kita memang talk about the career lah, about building my career. And then after 3 hours later, he said, so since you already, masa tu ada 10 years kalau this year baru 11 years lah. So since you dah 10 years dalam industri, do you have any gossip with the celebrities that you might share to me, because I am your manager and I deserve to know, so that if anything happen I can encounter you lah, boleh counter back lah, untuk backup macam biasa lah. Artis kan mesti akan ada ni kan. So I pun cerita lah my pengalaman, my gossip and all. And suddenly Kak Fita, hello, I kenal you.
Thank you. Itu memang cara streaming. Sambil kita bercerita ni, look at the comment once in a while. Ada Lily Pot pun cakap, I feel you girl. Kadang-kadang kita pun tak tahu nak react macam mana.
Betul.
Lily Pot, you get it. Lily Pot,
masa
you
tu,
get it.
Kenapa I react macam tu? Mind you, sebab I baru just sign contract. I tak boleh lah nak terus destroykan I punya. Mungkin kalau I macam react yang cool or calm, mungkin dia akan nak bagilah I job kan. Rupanya kau buat apa dekat aku. Asal yang dekat sini pula ni. Siapa tu? Tak ingat. Bukan tak ingat, tak tahu nama.
Hi Mr. Property.
So I will continue back lah. So I dah kongsi my gossip in this industry dekat dia, and then suddenly he said, okay, I nak pergi toilet sekejap, give me some time. So kita dah borak 3-4 jam, mestilah member nak pergi toilet pula kan. Dia pergi toilet, and then dia come back, he said, and then since you already share about your story lah, I also have something to tell you, which is tak ada kena-mena pun sebenarnya, sebab yang kau nak jaga adalah aku tak perlu tahu pun kau punya pengalaman hidup ke, rahsia ke kan. So hi Habib.
Sama-sama.
Yeah. So yeah, yep, kejap, I into the mood. So okay, whatever.
So basically you dah pergi situ, you are already in that situation. Dia cakap he wants, since dia cakap you dah open up about something.
Yeah, and then
padahal you bukan open up about something pun. Dia tanya you pasal all these things, and it's not like you told him anything pun, tapi tak apa, sambung.
Yeah, correct,
okay.
Betul. Lepas tu okay lah, dia cakap it's time for me to share about my rahsia jugalah. Okay, I thought okay lah, you nak share kat I tak apalah, tapi tak share pun tak apa kan. So bila dia share dengan I thought benda tu ada relate to industry, but tak ada kena-mengena, which is dia cakap I masa kecil dulu I pernah kena molest with my auntie, which is okay. Apa kena-mengena dengan I, maksudnya ada macam tu dah. Okay, it's fine. And then sambil bercerita tu dia memang bercakap dengan I, so of course I kena pandang mata dia, betul tak? But then masuk ni, you guys
just
bersedia?
briefly. Don't tell the detail.
You guys be ready ya. Yeah. And then dia cakap I kena molest with my auntie. And then while talking, of course I was looking at straight to his eyes lah. Tapi macam biasa, kita sebagai manusia, mata kita kalau kita pandang orang tu straight sekalipun, dekat tepi kiri kanan ni, you boleh nampak bayang-bayang tu kan. So masa dia bercerita ni, I takkan go into detail, but you kena understand apa yang jadi dekat I. So bercakap pandang mata, and then suddenly his hand, sambil dia nak ceritakan apa yang auntie dia molest dia tu, dia buat pergerakan tangan lah, macam mana cara
di tempat
dia,
yang tak elok.
Cara dia, auntie dia tu kononnya buat dekat dia, and then dia from his chest he went to down, and then suddenly he took off his benda tu.
Faham.
Faham tak?
Nasty.
You imagine dekat situ I seorang
with
perempuan,
you being there and the only girl who came for a meeting.
I rasa sangat-sangat disappointed. I rasa sangat-sangat betrayed, because I trusted someone who's supposed to be professional,
Give you a career and job.
Yeah, and then someone who's supposed to guide me and protect me. But then itulah yang benda yang ugly in this industry. Okay.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
My friends, if you ever go through this situation, if you ever go through a situation where you pergi situ dengan niat nak cari rezeki ikhlas, dan whether it man or woman takes advantage of you, I want you to do this. Stand up. I want you to
Yeah.
okay? If I had a daughter, and my daughter went through that, he will be gone tomorrow. No one does that to my daughter, especially if I had a daughter. So to hear you go through these things memang agak menyeramkan. What happened after that? I mean, we don't want to go through too much. I dah tahu lebih detail benda ni. I know a lot more detail of the story. But how did you get out of it? And adakah you dapat pekerjaan? What happened?
Yeah. Okay. Kalau cerita balik memang rasa sakit hati, rasa panas je. Sebab okay, dia dah lah buat yang macam tu kan, dia dah sexual harass I. That's not even sorry coming from his word. I dah tegur dia. I tegur dia. Of course I tegur dia, tapi I don't want to tell you guys in details lah, sebab I nak cerita dapat ke I job. Lepas I dah sign contract tu, bila dia dah buat yang macam ni, and then I still jaga air muka dia, dapat ke job tu? Tak ada. So for like kontrak hanya 2 tahun. Tapi you imagine, masa bergerak dah jadi berbulan-bulan. I keep asking, mana job? And then dia cakap, I pitching nama you every week. But still belum ada ni lah opportunity. I cakap, I know that's a bullshit.
I think he's just
actually.
using you.
Yeah.
I think he's just using you. I
That's
rasa
bullshit.
he's just coming up with some dumb reasons untuk get into your pants. Sejujurnya.
Yeah.
I think dia tengah ambil kesempatan
Yeah.
dekat you. He's doing something disgusting, and bila you tak beri apa yang dia nak, he acts all bossy dan tak perlu buat apa-apa for you. So clearly manusia ini bukanlah orang yang baik. Clearly manusia ni is a horrible human being. What did you end up doing? Did you end up leaving that company, ataupun did you end up sourcing out for new career dalam industri ini? Kerana of course I faham, bila kita masuk dunia lakonan, dunia TV, semua benda ni bukanlah mudah nak dapat pekerjaan. Kena hustle, ataupun lain kalau you dah betul-betul famous, betul tak? So apa you buat? Adakah you sambung, and how long ago was this?
It happened last year, February, right?
Baru lagi.
Yeah. So
belum
now
2 tahun mana?
not yet. So now it's 1 year already. So yeah. I tak adalah terus bila kau buat macam tu dekat aku terus nak terminate my contract. Tak ada. Sebab I still giving you a chance. I know you are doing shit to me, but I nak tengok juga, do you actually buat kerja you macam
which
tu.
tak lah.
Which tak. So every sampai bila I dah bising kan, tiba-tiba adalah this one day he said okay, ada job for me. Then memang ada job, tapi you tahu it's only one job after few months. So satu job offer yang is very macam mana nak cakap?
Shit job
lah.
horrible job.
Okay. Jangan lah, tak payah buat tak apa, tapi macam tu, faham tak? So I thought is I buat pun sebab I rasa macam okay, let's show them lah my talent kan. So I shoot, and then okay, shoot. Let's say 5 bulan dah sign contract baru dapat satu job kan. So shoot, and
Kalau
then
you tak selesa tengok banyak sangat komen sebab tak boleh concentrate, just tengok diri you ya. Itu help saya.
Yeah.
Bila I tengah bercakap depan kamera, I tengah streaming, untuk buat I kurang nervous ataupun tak sebab sometimes bila kita tengok dekat komen banyak kali, kita tak dapat berfokus kepada cerita. So just look at yourself je.
yeah.
So sekarang ada ni kan, kalau I jangan tengok sini, tengok ini sebab sini cam dekat dengan sini. So tengok sini, so I track you sama.
Sure. Okay. Okay, no problem. Okay, apa yang sama tadi? Ya, dah 5 bulan dah sign contract, dah lepas tu dia after 5 bulan tu baru bagi satu job, and then bagi satu job tu okay, whatever. Now payment pula problem.
Tak kasih duit.
Tak bagi duit I berbulan-bulan. I minta my payment. Sampailah sampai I think 4 months later baru I dapat all my payment, overall payment tu. Tu pun dia still tolak 30% itu, which is your hard work sangat lah kan.
Kita kena tanya viewers kita untuk hari ini. Okay? I nak korang reply dekat comment section. Yes or no. Just a simple yes or no. Yes or no. Okay? Do you think this man is disgusting? Yes or no? I don't want to mention who. Yes or no, do you think this guy that did this to her is disgusting? Yes or no?
Yes.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
No. Oh, berani dia
Oh
cakap no.
No. Sorry. Sometimes orang bila dia sengaja nak kasih you irritated bila you tengok no. A lot of people agree with you. This man is a disgusting man, and I want to remind you, Erynn, bukan semua lelaki like that. I mean, I get it. I have days where I can go cuckoo too. Tetapi never in my life have I ever done anything that disgusting and degrade myself, because I'm a guy. I have my own ego. I have my own respect to myself. Bila buat benda macam gitu, I rasa macam bapak depressing. That guy must look like crap.
Oh damn.
He was ugly. He must look like crap. Okay, betul. Okay, fine. You're right. Sorry.
You know that he's an uncle already. So I don't want to mention about his name, his identity, sebab kita, kenapa I tak buat police report? How do I make a police report? Sebab masa tu I tengah tunggu payment I berbulan-bulan. Dah berbulan-bulan after dapat payment. After I dapat payment, barulah I rasa I boleh tembak kan. Tapi masa tu I dah pursue with AirAsia. So my focus semua dah with the new thing. Macam tu. But
Do you think you're going to focus on acting balik sekarang that you are with AirAsia?
so
We are not talking bad about Asia. My friends, tolong jangan salah faham dekat stream kita hari ni. We are not talking bad about Asia. We are just listening to her story. Maybe bagi mereka yang baru masuk, this is Erynn. She's a guest of mine untuk kita punya podcast hari ni. Erynn datang ke sini untuk cerita experience dia kepada kita semua. So, yeah. I wanted to ask you a question, Erynn.
Yeah.
Before this, bila I jumpa you, when I met you before and listening to all the hardship you went through, I think I kind of can get an idea yang you're a bit of an overthinker.
yeah.
Alright. When did you realize that you were an overthinker, and what does being an overthinker mean to you? That's a good question.
I think the hardest part of being myself is not the career or the people, but it's hard to how to understand myself sendiri, because I overthink a lot, okay. People might see me like someone yang confident, loud and well put on together lah, but kalau untuk orang yang betul-betul rapat dengan I, you will see me as a quiet person. You will see me as sensitive and very emotional person. So, well, macam mana nak cakap? Even you, okay lah, but what I'm trying to say here, even you dekat luar orang nampak you macam ni, dekat dalam you sebenarnya macam ni, it's okay to be both, okay? Because it's not a problem for you to healing and growing at the same time, and also it's not wrong for you to be strong and also, you know, just live your life, follow the flow. Sebab being overthinker ni doesn't mean you are weak. So you just take it as kelebihan macam tu.
I want to read some of the... I will try, kalau I nampak soalan-soalan yang menarik, I akan pin ya. Lilliput cakap, Erynn, how do you cope with the trauma of what you went through? That's a great question. How do you cope with the trauma? Especially bila lalui apa yang you tengah lalui sekarang ini, how do you cope with that?
Yeah, actually, benda ni pun I tak cakap macam kita senang-senang je nak lupakan. I will never forget this. I will never forgive the person. But how do I cope with this? I just trust that benda ni memang sebab I'm not new in the industry. I dah
11 years,
jumpa
macam-macam orang.
Macam-macam orang, macam-macam perangai, dan kita hidup ni memang ada dua. Orang tu baik, orang tu jahat, ada neraka, ada syurga. So kita kena trust yang memang benda ni wujud. Benda-benda macam ni wujud. So how do I cope with it? I just of course kita rasa betray, kita rasa sedih, tapi at the same time kita perlu teruskan hidup kita. Kita perlu teruskan hidup kita, and itu bukan salah you kenapa orang tu buat you macam tu. It's just life. Ada orang yang perangai dia macam ni, ada orang yang perangai dia baik. So macam mana, itu bukan salah I. So I just live my life lah. I tak boleh nak buat apa. Trauma is trauma. Trauma is trauma. But I just live my life. Yeah.
I think people who went through trauma in life, Erynn, are usually the people that develops the most interesting. Seriously, I cakap ya. People who went through traumatic situations macam you usually end up being ultra successful in the future. Because you tak nak your children, you tak nak your family, you tak nak your sisters and siblings to go through the same thing.
And the saddest part is because my parents tak tahu pun benda ni sampai sekarang.
No way. So sekarang kita live ni, this is probably going to be the first time if they hear about this, and I don't think that's a good idea, because I punya follower on my TikTok and my social media is like Berita Harian and Malaysia Kini. Are you sure you're okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Sekarang tiba-tiba dia orang ambil artikel daripada kita punya live ni, and then dia jadikan headline. Itu I tak boleh control tau. I just want to prepare you.
Itu I takut. Relax.
I just want to prepare you in advance.
I tak nak ada apa-apa fame. Tak kuasa.
Okay. Okay. I got a good one. Dia ada soalan yang balik. Okay, my friends, I love your questions. Okay, I want to pin this comment.
Dia tadi marah kenapa I tak buat report. Yeah, okay. I want to make a report.
Niklos cakap, how do you heal when you know he's still out there roaming freely? Hui, Nicholas. Dia punya soalan satu pack. Okay, please.
I guess I will never heal. I will never heal. And then knowing that he's still roaming freely outside, actually benda tu buat I rasa it's not fair sebab kau selamat, tak ada siapa-siapa expose kau. I did expose him on in the group. Sebab kita ada dalam group tu ada dia dengan dia punya assistant and me as the celebrity.
Adiba pun ada dalam kita punya stream lah.
Hello.
Adiba is an amazing entrepreneur. Nanti one day you kena jumpa dia.
Yeah,
She created the Raw, you know. Oh my gosh.
I use the product.
Extremely successful product for both men and women. Amazing entrepreneur. Nanti I if I get the chance I introduce to you.
Sure.
Tapi dia ni genuine hustler. Okay. I mean, back to our next topic of the day, because I want to read some of the questions that you would suggest. But before I go into that question, Erynn, what will you say kepada adik-adik perempuan especially yang berada di dalam live kita sekarang ini, yang tengah fikir nak masuk media industry, dekat tempat kerja, and are going through the same thing, Erynn, dengan bos mereka. Tak semestinya dalam dunia lakonan.
Betul.
So ini I nak Erynn cakap kepada adik-adik kita di luar sana, jikalau mereka lalui perkara seperti ini, what would your advice be to them?
Okay, what?
Tak apa, take your time. It's a stream, you can chill.
Yeah, if you guys encounter the same thing as me, please don't scared to speak up. Sebab I did speak up to him. He knows very well, and then I even exposed him in the group. I did speak up sebab I memang tak boleh kalau macam orang suddenly rasa macam I ni perempuan, I lemah, tak boleh. Ataupun kau rasa because I just sign up with you, rasa I ni betul-betul hamak nak job. Bukan, I bukan macam tu. So I memang betul-betul taruh dia balik lah. But yeah, so my advice is, you jangan takut to speak up. You just bagi tahu je yang you tak suka benda tu, and then you can actually threaten him also. Sebab I don't know, you just dengan by having a conversation with him kan, you message tu pun as a proof. So benda-benda macam tu you boleh jadikan proof lah. And then
I think we talked about this before. I rasa you patut power dia je.
Yeah.
Kalau I orang discussing macam gitu,
Betul.
aku, hey, guess what boy, I
Yeah.
got all this stuff. If you don't do something for me in my benefit, you are screwed. I would do that.
True.
I'm not trying to sound like a bad person, but hey, if you are playing disgusting with me, I am playing disgusting back. How about that?
correct, yeah, I should actually.
Yeah. Ni Hadi tanya soalan. Nama dia Emoji Man Gaming, an amazing gamer dalam dunia media sosial. Dia tanya, dalam dunia media sosial atau bidang artis, adakah seseorang perlu buat sesuatu yang sedikit kontroversi untuk berjaya?
Sebenarnya kontroversi tu perlu, cuma tak perlulah dengan terlalu teruk, faham tak? Okay, tak perlulah terlalu over ataupun buat orang sampai salah faham yang you macam you gadaikan you punya maruah you sendiri untuk semata-mata untuk you nampak berjaya atau to be well known by the people. So kontroversi yang biasa-biasa tu okay, tak ada masalah pun. Tapi untuk yang lebih-lebih tu, I rasa benda tu sangat-sangat tak tahulah, you macam teruk sangat lah sebagai manusia.
For me, my answer, yeah, Hadi, you have to. Untuk I, Emoji Man Gaming, sekali lagi I want to repeat, untuk I, Emoji Man Gaming, I think you kind of need to. Bukan kontroversi, the disgusting kontroversi, tetapi kontroversi yang puts your name up. Let me ask you a question. Okay, biar I tanya. Dan I tahu, walaupun you deny I cakap hari ini, I tahu dalam hati you tahu benda tu ada betul juga.
Okay, let me hear that.
Why do you think perempuan, female celebrities, bila buka tudung, they announce, bila pakai tudung, they announce? Why do you think they do that?
It's a free marketing, what?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you know, pernah ada satu case ni, Erynn, di mana saya dekat court dan time tu Sadiq was about to like go into a really tough time, and I saw banyak media took advantage. I did a little dance, I pergi belakang media, suruh orang panggil nama Spacedollah. So I created artificial controversy untuk bring the brand name up faster. Tapi I rasa itu bukanlah kontroversi seperti a negative controversy. That's like a positive thing to do.
Yeah. You nak menari ke you nak tu boleh, tapi janganlah you menari dan expose your body ke. No. Itu yang negatif.
That's disgusting. Yeah.
Itu yang negatif. Maksud I,
terlalu banyak orang tanya ke dalam kita main live hari ni, what is on my face, what is on my face. My friends, I've said this many times, tapi mungkin ada beberapa orang yang masuk dalam live kita hari ni tak tahu perkara ini. Saya ada sakit kulit, nama vitiligo. Alright? It's a pigmentation on my skin yang buatkan saya punya muka jadi macam zebra. But I'm a good looking zebra. Right? Yeah. Okay. When did you start to realize that you were struggling with your identity? And what are you struggling with when it comes to identity? Because this is one of your questions and I'm like, wow! Why are you struggling with your identity?
Kejap, I lupa.
Oh, okay. Oh no! We got her a bit nervous. Korang semua kena chill. Kepada mereka yang baru join, selamat datang kepada kita punya stream session hari ini. Let me explain to you kenapa I buat semua benda ini ya rakan-rakan.
Tak payah
Okay, boleh. No worries, we can forget about it. Saya buat live seperti ini supaya saya nak perkenalkan interesting guest, tetamu-tetamu menarik. Saya tak naklah buat stream bercakap seorang diri. I want to do stream and invite people supaya orang-orang ini boleh kongsikan ilmu, kongsikan pendapat, kongsikan life experiences. Apa yang kita dengar pada Erynn hari ini adalah apa yang beliau telah lalui bila beliau masuk dalam dunia media, bila beliau masuk cabin crew, apa yang beliau telah lakukan when she went through a traumatic situation dengan a boss, let's call him ex-boss, an ex-boss that is disgusting and what she had to face. The main purpose kita buat semua benda ini rakan-rakan adalah kepada adik-adik di luar sana yang jikalau you lalui benda ini, you know exactly what to do. Right? This is to educate all of you to be more prepared di dalam dunia sebenar.
Ada orang dia macam bila kena macam ni dia takut, dia keep it to their self. Tak boleh macam tu sebab we always have bila kita share dengan orang, dia orang akan bagi kita pendapat dan masa tu juga kita sebenarnya akan tahu apa kita nak buat. Macam Dollah dia bagi tahu I kena buat report, pau dia macam tu kan, ubut balik. So benda-benda macam ni kita boleh gunakan balik as something untuk strengthen, sebab kita tak boleh jadi lemah, kita tak boleh jadi manusia yang lemah. You boleh share dengan family you.
Erynn, what have you learned from this experience? That's a good question. What have you learned from this experience, from trusting the wrong person?
Well, I'm glad and I'm still proud of myself because no matter what, I still love acting. Acting is always has been my passion, and then I learned to, trust my instinct. I learned to set boundaries, and I learned to understand that being a woman in this industry means you have to be strong and you have to be careful. So that's what I learned lah.
Ash tanya, how should we know if the boss is already crossing the line? I can answer that.
You can answer that.
Yeah. If he is being a bit touchy, if he is touchy macam pushing macam tu, I think that's fine. But I mean if he's like being touchy, like in a disgusting way, looking at you in like a ratchet way, I guess that's being a bit too much di dalam dunia pekerjaan. And unless you like the person, unless he's your crush or a girl or a guy that you like, I mean, hey, I'm not going to say nothing. But if he is your boss and if you like the person, hey, go on a date with him. I don't know. But if you have an ex-boss who is a horrible human being dan buat perkara seperti ini, let me tell you what I want you to do. If it is a man, I want you to kick him in between his legs. Erynn, that is the secret to taking a man down. If he is a man and he is doing something disgusting like this, you kick him between the legs. If it is a girl, do you pull the hair?
True.
I guess you pull the hair. I don't know.
I pernah juga dengan perempuan pun I pernah. Tapi I tak nak cerita dah.
Okay.
Dengan perempuan, oh my god. That, tu lagi lah. Macam-macam lah
Erynn, relationship comes and goes. people go through a lot in life. Satu benda yang saya sentiasa lalui adalah past relationship, past lovers. I always learn something new with every past relationship. When was your past relationship? Untuk the single men out here who are curiously wondering, because you said you were single just now. So my friends, Erynn, my good friend here, Erynn is single. When was your past relationship, Erynn? Okay, cannot be shared. Cannot be shared. Cannot be shared. Okay, skip to the next question, Erynn. Here's a better one. Here's a better one.
Okay.
Every past relationship teaches you about life. What did your past relationship teach you? Your latest relationship, what did it teach you?
Banyak.
Janganlah banyak.
Like, I mean, a lot. Yang, okay, like, even someone pernah je cakap dia nak, you're my wife, I will marry you. But, doesn't mean bila dia cakap you're my wife, I will marry you ke apa. That, as a perempuan, please jangan senang-senang percaya. Sebab lelaki boleh je keluarkan benda-benda macam tu, but they doesn't mean it. Faham tak? So, what I'm trying to say, effort tu lagi penting lah daripada janji-janji yang kosong macam tu. Yeah. So.
Erynn, you know, a lot of men these days, we like to say yang perempuan ni mata duitan. Have you ever heard that?
Perempuan mata duitan? Yeah, a lot.
I'm sure you hear that a lot, right? A lot of people say perempuan mata duitan, perempuan mata duitan. What is your opinion on this?
Perempuan mata duitan. You guys, kalau cakap perempuan mata duitan, you guys actually have no idea how men actually could be a mata duitan kalau dia berkawan dengan kawan-kawan dia yang kaya.
Oh.
You guys cakap perempuan mata duitan, tapi cuba you berkawan dengan lelaki
So taipei, terima kasih.
yang memang berduit dengan kawan dia tu kawan-kawan biasa. Kau tengok dia orang cekau dia kawan dia tu macam mana. So basically perempuan bukan kita
Betul,
kena ada
betul.
bagi give and take lah. Okay. Kalau you rasa you beli barang-barang dekat drugstore pun you dah rasa perempuan tu macam cekau duit you ke, meaning that you tak sampai dia punya level, I guess. Sebab dia sendiri pun before you dengan dia pun dia jaga diri dia, and suddenly bila you guys together, you nak dia cantik but you tak nak pun invest dekat dia. Benda tu macam,
You know what I think? You're my honest opinion, Erynn. I think there's no such thing as a person being mata duitan. You know why? That the term doesn't exist. I look at it in two ways, Erynn. In two ways. Nombor satu, sesiapa yang cakap benda itu tunggu bila masa korang ada anak perempuan.
betul.
When you ada anak perempuan, when you have a daughter, a beautiful daughter that you love so much, if I had a daughter, Erynn, I would want my daughter to marry a rich man.
True.
No offense. Because I would want her to be with someone stable.
True.
Right? Satu. So, then, would it be classified as me mata duitan because I wanted my daughter to be with a rich man? No, it's just because I want my daughter to have security. Dan nombor dua, I just feel, bagi mereka yang cakap benda seperti itu, they are just not dating at their level.
True.
If you cannot afford it, don't date. If you cannot afford going out with a person, don't go out with that person.
Go date with your level. Tenang cerita.
So, we want to say this in the dating world, tetapi bila kita ada anak perempuan nanti, mulalah semua.
Betul ni. I baca even yang belanja makan pun dah cakap perempuan gold digger. How come? Makan pun you rasa benda tu gold digger. Kalau nak gold digger, better dia minta rumah, better dia minta Birkin, Hermes.
But did you know that men are loved conditionally? I saw that on a TikTok video and I was like, betul juga. There's only two things that we love men wholeheartedly. A mother, father and a cat and dog. That loves men wholeheartedly. Men, we are loved only when we provide. When we do not provide, usually
Tak love.
we are not, there is not a strong sense of love. So it's actually hard for both parties juga, men and women. Tetapi let's not go to that lah. Tetapi I cerita benda ni just to remind all of you that there's no such thing as this mata duitan term. It's not that I'm trying to back up women, my friends. I'm a guy, but I take logic into semua benda. And I think there's logic to this.
True.
Erynn, thank you so much for sharing to my audience hari ini. We really appreciate it. Share to my audience one last advice that you can give as a woman to the other woman yang tengah tengok live sekarang.
Yeah, as a woman, what I want to share is don't ever scared for taking care of yourself. Kalau ada yang threaten you, you just speak up. Okay, and then my advice is that your safety is much more matter than any opportunity. Faham tak? Kalau macam dia offer you job ni, and then you rasa you nak sangat job ni, even your safety pun dah ke laut. Tak boleh lah macam tu kan, sebab you guys know sendirilah.
What? I don't get it.
I mean like, tak boleh lah kalau orang offer you job and then at the same time nak buat benda yang bukan-bukan dekat you, and then you just diam, means you are not protecting yourself. So you just speak up and then always protect yourself. Jangan disebabkan you nak kaya, you nak cepat berjaya, you sanggup buat benda yang macam tu lah.
Oopsie Daisy, hi, how are you, Oopsie Daisy? Let me be very frank with you, Oopsie Daisy. I do not care. Yeah. Sorry, I don't care. I respect you. Thank you so much for sharing your opinion. But this is an office, and this is a workplace. If you are not comfortable with it, Oopsie Daisy, you are more than welcome to leave.
True.
I respect people. I respect her for her opinion. Tetapi everybody just wants to say everything else about other people. Kita punya niat datang sini to have a conversation, untuk kongsikan ilmu kepada semua orang. You should be proud, Oopsie Daisy, because we have a woman representing a woman, telling other women to be careful. But that is your concern. Good job. Just stay far away. Cannot.
Tengok dia cakap apa tadi.
No, sorry, Oopsie Daisy. I bukan trying to get angry, but we're trying to teach. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming to join our session today. We appreciate having all of you come and join us, and inshallah, we'll have our next stream very, very soon. Let me just check when our next stream is. Wait. Our next stream adalah, apa ni cakap? Bukan berdua in public lagi live tu. Tak faham.
Aku tak faham.
Tak faham. Our next stream adalah 16 hari bulan. Kita ada Rami.
Kenapa semua orang cakap wife? I tak faham.
Wife?
Isteri ke wife ke?
It's okay. People can make whatever assumption they want. 11 AM, I want to remind all of you, rakan-rakan, our next stream 11 AM pada 16 hari bulan Isnin, we have Rami. She is a dancer, a hustler in the media industry, and then we have the owner of House Boom. The owner of House Boom is coming down to meet us. And then we have Boss Mama, and then we have Fuzz. So we have an amazing stream coming up. But I tell you, semalam kita stream dengan seseorang hamba Allah ni, nama dia Nazrin. Nazrin was sharing to us macam mana dalam tahun pertama dia buat business and how he reached to where he is. And last year, he made his first 2.5 million. And then we have kids juga coming over who are making 70 million ringgit a year.
Wow.
So, if you guys are not understanding the purpose of the stream, too bad. But if you guys are entertained and are educated by the stream, thank you so much. And we shall see all of you soon. Assalamualaikum semua. Take care and enjoy your day.
Why?